The 4 top government mortgage programs. That's right. It's the difference between buying the home that you want or not. Hello, my name's John Adolfi with Adolfi Real Estate in the sleepy village of Phoenix, New York, and we're going to talk about the 4 different mortgage programs that are out there. Now, there are more than that, but these are the 4 major ones that are backed by our government. That includes the conventional mortgage, FHA, VA, and the USDA mortgage program. What we're going to do is we're going to use certain figures, and they may not be the same figures in your area. So what we're going to do is we're going to show them relative to one another in all 4 of the mortgage categories to show you what it's going to cost you out of pocket in order to get a home. And in this case, we're going to use $100,000 as the example home, and how much it's going to cost out of pocket in order to close on this property. We are in New York, which is an attorney state, and our closing costs may vary depending on where you are in the United States. But again, we're going to be showing the relative costs, comparing each of those 4. Let's get started. Let's discuss the conventional loan. Out of pocket, it's going to be the most expensive loan to get. Doesn't mean that it costs you more, it just means more out of pocket expense in order to be able to close on the loan. So that same $100,000 home, you're going to have to come up with 5% minimum down. Yes, you can get a 3% conventional mortgage, but most of the time it's 5% down. The most you can get the owner of the home to pay, which is seller concession, is going to be 3%. So we're adding that in as well too when we come up with this figure. So that $12,850 that would have to come out of your pocket with a conventional loan, it gets reduced to $9,850 when you employ the seller concession of 3%. Although the conventional loan would cost you $12,850 out of pocket, with the 3% seller concession employed, it brings it down $3,000. The next is the FHA loan, and it brings your closing costs down even more. With the FHA, it's not 5% down, but 3.5% down. The seller concession, maximum seller concession, is 6%, not 3% like on the conventional loan. So when everything is said and done, instead of $12,850 out of pocket, you only have to come up with $5,350. Not bad. The VA loan, only good for those who have been in the military who qualify. The VA is the Veterans Administration, and they have a pretty nice program. 0% down, and with all the closing costs that you can put into the loan and their lower fees, anywhere between out of pocket, ready for this, instead of $12,850, it's going to be anywhere between $0 to $3,000 out of pocket. Not bad. For those of you that are not a vet but would like to take advantage of a program similar, there is the USDA loan. Very similar to FHA as far as its guidelines and whatnot, but instead of having to come up with 3.5% in down payment money, you come up with 0% down payment. You can also put 6% seller concessions inside, and the way they do their USDA magic, sometimes people can come away from the closing with 0 out of pocket. That's right, 0 out of pocket, but I'm going to give it just like the VA, $0 to $3,000 out of pocket with the USDA. Now, please understand, there is a USDA eligibility map that shows you where you can and cannot purchase a home, be able to utilize this very unique program. Consult it. Typically, though, villages and cities are places where you're not going to be able to employ this type of mortgage, but again, check the map. All right, just to wrap things up, we looked at 4 different government-backed loans, the FHA, conventional, VA, and the USDA. Which one are you going to choose? Go ahead and put it down in the comments, or if you have any questions, share it in the comments and I'll be happy to answer it for you. Those of you who'd like to see this laid out, including the numbers and everything, I've got a free report called The 4 Top Secret Government Mortgage Programs. They're really not top secret, but when you don't have any basis of comparison to understand the differences of at least the out-of-pocket expense, then it becomes a little bit mysterious. Thank you for joining us, and to get this free report, just go right down there in the description and you can just tap on that link and it'll get you a PDF that you can download yourself and print out for free. For those of you that like this kind of information, consider subscribing to us and click the little bell so that you can get alerted. I'm John Adolfi with Adolfi Real Estate. For those of you who'd like to get a hold of us, we're at 315-695-6434, and you guys have a great day. See you in the next video.